Okay, let's start. And as the school requires me to speak in English, so I try to speak in English for the exercise question, and it's very short, so please don't be afraid. Okay, let's turn to the next page 9. Okay, and we'll take a look for the example 3. It is about the bought assets on credit. This is the new terms for all of you, so please use your highlight pen to highlight on credit words. Okay, on credit means that we bought the asset but we do not pay for the cash or buy the check immediately. We just left it and pay some days later or some years later. That means this kind or this amount of money will be regarded as the liabilities for the creditors, or we will call the account payables or trade payables. So pay attention for the homework. We will mix for the example 1 to 3 for the homework. For the homework 6, okay, let's take a look. No, for the homework 5. Okay, you after you listen for this lesson, you will be able to do the homework 5. Okay, and let's start. Okay, for the 1st of May, you see the owner start the business and put $925 into the firms for the cash box. So you can see there are two accounts. Okay, for the first one we have the cash account, and we will know that the source is come from the owner, so it should be the capital. Both accounts increase, so let's write down the name first. You see, for the first account we should write, let me think. We'll write the capital cash account first. Okay, cash account. Then for the first time, as always, we know, please mark the year and dollar sign for each account on both sides first. Okay, first account, second account, third one, and the fourth one. Wait. Okay, and then for the first one, you see the amount of cash increase implies that there is an increase in assets. So increase in assets should be put in the debit side, okay, left hand side. So we write down the 1st of May. For the cash, we have there is an increase in $925,000. Okay, for the capital account, there is also an increase in $925,000 for the capital account, so we mark it in the credit side. Okay, for the 1st of May, $925,000. Okay, then we will figure out which kind of word we need to put in the middle of both accounts. Okay, for the cash account, you will see what kind of source is come from for the cash account. Okay, we will know that it is come from the owner, so we put capital in the middle of the cash account. Okay, and for the capital account, we will know that we put in the source in terms of cash. Okay, so we put the word cash in the capital account. Okay, so you will see this is a transition. Okay, and the second event. Okay, on the 5th of May, bought the premises of $505,000 from P.9 Limited on credit. Okay, this is the new event. Okay, on credit. That means we do not pay the money immediately, but we will pay the P.9 Limited later. Okay, so you will see P.9 Limited is our creditors. or in other words, he is our account payables. Okay, so this is the liabilities. Okay, and you see we bought premises, so this is an asset and this is a liability. You see for the increase in asset, we will put it on the debit side, and we will put the liabilities for the increase in liabilities, we will put it in the credit side. Okay, so this is the end for this transaction. Just put in the account. Okay, for the first one, premises. The 5th of May, there is an increase in premises, 505,000. Okay, and we will have the Fokin Limited. This will be regarded as the liability account payables. Okay, so we just write down the name of the account payables, Fokin Limited, and it happened on the 5th of May. There is an increase for $505,000. Okay, and you will see for the middle words, related account, we will put Fokin Limited. In the premises account, because we did not pay for the money and we bought the premises from Fokin Limited, so we put Fokin Limited in the premises account. And for the Fokin Limited account, you will see why we have this kind of liabilities, what transaction we did it before. Okay, then you will find out that it is because we bought the premises from Fokin Limited on the 5th of May, so we put premises in the Fokin Limited account. Okay, for the last event, you will see on the 30th of May, we will pay the Fokin Limited by cash. Okay, if we pay by cash, then the cash account will have a decrease by $300,000. Okay. So, and for the asset cash account, you have decreased by $300,000. Okay, and also for the Fokin Limited, you will have there is a decrease in the liability for the Fokin Limited. Okay, so decrease in liabilities implies that we need to put the amount on the debit side of Fokin Limited account, because the decrease in liabilities implies that we need to record this transaction in the debit side for the Fokin Limited. Okay, so let's do the entries. Okay, for the first one, we will pay the amount by cash. Okay, so there is a decrease in cash, so we put it in the credit side for the cash account. 13th of May, decreased by $300,000. Okay, and for the Fokin Limited, as we repay the dollars, we will not only own the Fokin Limited to the $505,000. Okay, there is a decrease for the Fokin Limited balance by $300,000. Okay, so we also need to put the related account in both accounts. Okay, for the cash account, you will see we pay for the cash for the Fokin Limited Okay, so we put the name 4 kilometer here. And for the 4 kilometer, which kind of source or which kind of account we pay for it, bank, check, or anything. Also, you will see we pay for the cash, so we put a cash account here. Okay, and this is the new example for all of you to know that we should focus on the issue that the bought assets on credit, and we will repay the amount in this example. So for today, you need to hand in your homework 5 before Monday. Okay, and you will see it is very similar for the homework question. We mix the example 1 to 3 in this homework 5. Let's take a look. For the second event, we bought the property by cash, okay, and you will know how to do it. And be reminded that for the third event, you will see we bought the motor vehicles by check, okay. By check means that we pay by bank, okay. Then you will know that we need to credit the bank account, okay. And for the fourth event, which is the new concept, and we bought the motor vehicles on credit from the fast company, okay. So you will see we have the liabilities for fast company here, okay, and we bought it on credit, so we will know the entry should be the debit motor vehicles account and credit the account payables, which have a name for the fast company, okay. And for the last one, we pay the fast company $10,000 by check, okay. We repaid by check. For the notes, we repaid by cash, okay. You know the entry how to do with the cash account, but and this is different from the notes question, okay. And you will see we repay by check, so we need to debit the fast company account, but we do not credit the cash account. We credit the bank account because we pay by cash, by check, okay. So this is the end of the lesson. Okay, thank you.